Boop boop. You gonna say hi? Say hi? You gonna sniff? Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. He's not really a talker. Hey everybody, so it is a free week. Yay! I was talking to somebody the other day about something that happened at work, and they were really intrigued by the amount of people who call my work for really stupid, really hateful, or just annoying reasons. I worked this weekend when all of the George Zimmerman verdict stuff came down, and on Sunday we got a lot of phone calls from a lot of people who just thought that it was, their prerogative to be hateful at that moment. Yeah, so if you saw my Facebook, I posted something about how we had gotten a phone call from somebody, and they basically just called whoever answered the phone a white ass, or dumb white bitch, I think was what it was. It was something to do with white and the B word. And so I posted it on my Facebook, and a lot of people were like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. And my reaction to it was that I'm not really surprised, because we get really awful calls like that all the time about every situation. I've gotten calls from people saying that I'm racist, that my anchor is racist, which is interesting considering that my anchor is black, and that I'm too liberal, that I'm too conservative, that I hate babies, that I hate black men, like every single thing under the sun that somebody could want to portray on another living person, we've gotten calls about and made fun of and yelled about. And so, when I put this post up on Facebook, I got a message from somebody who was like, I cannot believe that this happened. And I'm like, we get the most craziest calls. We get people who call us just to ask what time it is. You used to have a lady who would call me and ask what day it was. We have people who ask every single day what time the news comes on. They call every day. What time does the news come on? Same time every day. We have a guy who only wants to be transferred to voicemails so that he can leave you messages, and then you have to listen to them later. We have one guy who calls who doesn't even talk. He blah, 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 and that's all he does. So yeah, it's one of those things. I think if you've ever worked in a job where you've had to answer phones for a business, you have maybe like a repeat person who calls all the time, who's just found your phone number and just decided to have fun. Ours, because we publicize it, is even more fun because we get such great phone calls. Emails are even better because people think that they can just tell us what they want to tell us about how we are such terrible people, and so they email us as well. I've gotten emails where I've been CC'd. The emails were directed to my on-air people, where basically these people ripped them apart about how they thought they were ugly, how they didn't like their hair, didn't like the way that they looked, their clothes. It's pretty ridiculous. So if you have children, if you have friends, if you have parents, if you have grandparents, tell them not to call your local news station and gripe about stuff, because really, honestly, we don't care. We're just gonna hang up on you. Like, there's one guy, I know his number by heart. When I see it pop up on the caller ID, I don't even answer. So, craziness. Since I missed last week's topic, I'm going to go through it really, really fast. It's from Katie. She wants to know some of the favorite things that we have locally. I made my list. Locally, I like going to Riverfront Park. I like going to Centennial Park, which has the big Parthenon. I like going to Nashville Sounds Game, which is our minor league. We don't have a major league in Nashville for baseball, so I like going to the Sounds Game. Good restaurants is Demas's, which is like a locally owned place, Italian type food. Burger Up, which is a local place that only serves local beef, local vegetables, breads from local places. And then another place I really like is called the Funky Griddle, and it's one of those places where like the griddle is on the table in front of you, and they just bring you the pancake mix, and you get to pour it right in front of you and flip it right in front of you, and you get a whole lot of toppings that you can put on it. It's a lot of really fun stuff. So if you're ever in Nashville, those are some places that you'll want to see. Riverfront and Centennial Park are free. Everything else is a restaurant, so you got to pay for that. But yeah, those are my places I like.